guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought that I would share with you a few products that I use every single day, but I don't really talk about them. So I just want to share with you just how good they are and why I love them. If you're interested in that, then just keep watching. Alright, so thank you so much for clicking on my video. Again, today I want to share some products that I don't really talk about, but I use every single day. And they're so good that I think it's kind of a disservice not to share. So we'll talk about them today. If you're new here, my channel is all about makeup. Whether that's luxury makeup, indie makeup, drugstore makeup, I just like talking about makeup. Sometimes I'll kind of switch it up a little bit, but in general, it's just talking about makeup. If you're into that and just having a good time, make sure and subscribe. I normally post a couple times a week, so definitely subscribe and join our community. It's a really sweet, fun community. Also, go check me out on Instagram and TikTok. That's kind of where I'm at every single day, and it's fun over there, so definitely go check that out. Everything will be listed in the description box below, including the links to the products that I'm talking about today. Some links may be affiliate, meaning that I earn a small commission if you use that link to shop. It's free to you, but it does help support this channel, so I appreciate it in advance. Okay, so let's go ahead and not waste any more time. The first product that I want to talk about, and maybe I'll start with skincare and then we'll go into some beauty products and some everyday staples. There's not a lot of makeup because honestly, you guys, my collection is kind of big compared to a normal person. So I use something different every single day. There's not like a go-to foundation, go-to eyeshadow palette, not at all. The only go-tos are some products that I'll share today. All right, let's start with body care. Like I'll start in the order in which I use these products. So I discovered this a few years back and I have not stopped using it ever since. I'm talking about the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream. When I lived in California, the climate is a lot more dry there than it is in Texas. That being said, we're getting into fall and winter, so I definitely always use this. I like it because it has hyaluronic acid, and so what it does is it attracts moisture and then it sucks it back into your skin, and I love that. Before I started using this, I will tell you this is kind of nasty, but my legs were so dry that they looked almost like scaly, like it kind of looked like alligator skin in the worst way. It was so bad. And so what I figured out about this after learning about hyaluronic acid is that as soon as I got out of the shower, I would not towel dry like I normally had in the past. I would let my arms and my legs stay pretty moist from the shower, and I would immediately go into this moisturizer because, again, it uses the moisture or water, and it attracts water from the air or wherever it can find it to nourish your skin. I'm not even joking, you guys. And this was like 5 years ago now. Within days, my legs look so much better. I didn't have the dry, like itchy skin at the end of the day because it was so dry or so cold during the winter. And so I've never stopped using this. I even use it during the summer. My legs just look really healthy and glowy. I mean, it's weird to say that about your legs, but it just they look really healthy because they're not dry anywhere at any time. So it's 10 bucks, Ulta, Target, Walmart, whatever. I'll link it down below. It's so, so good. The next product I use every single day without fail. I use it at night, and I'm talking about the Vegamour Grow Hair Serum. Now, this serum is, I think, exclusively sold at Sephora, so I'll definitely be picking some up during the VIB sale because we're down to here now. This is my third bottle, you guys. You all have heard about how my family and I, my husband and I specifically, got really sick with COVID last year, and then I lost a lot of hair. A lot of people have said this after having COVID. They lose hair like in chunks. Now, I've always had thinner hair, but when I got sick with COVID and all the stress that came after that, I started losing hair in chunks. Like I would have to pull the hair off my blow dryer or my brush like 3 times while I was styling my hair. So what started happening is I would open my hair and it was like all white, white, white from so much hair missing. And you can still see it here. Like there is, I still haven't been able to grow hair back here, but everywhere here, and I'll show you some before pictures so that you guys know I'm totally not exaggerating when I say like this serum has helped me regrow my hair. in the craziest way. So I'll tell you a quick story. Today, I actually use 3 products from this line, but I don't use those products every single day, so it doesn't fit into this video. But when I started using this brand, I started with the serum. And what I did is I grabbed like a micro needling device. It's like this tiny little device with like a roller wheel and like a ton of little like needles that kind of open up your pores and just kind of prick you a little bit, sort of like the micro needling for your face. And so I would run that through my scalp and then I would immediately put this on. And when I tell you, it had been like 2 or 3 days, and one day I'm washing my face and I feel like a bunch of little bumps and I'm like, oh my God, I've got so many blackheads. Like what? Since when? And so I go to my makeup room and I grab a pair of tweezers because I thought I'm going to start like picking at these blackheads or whatever. And I picked the first one without a mirror and I'm just like plucking at it and I finally get it out and it's smooth. And for whatever reason, I grab the mirror and I look and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Those were actually little baby hairs that were growing out and I just took one out. This was literally within 2 or 3 days of using this serum and I had done nothing else different, you guys. So obviously, after that happened, I just cannot stop using it. It's so good. Again, I'll share before and after pictures, and I'm not totally there, you know, like it's still kind of light here. But what I will tell you is like a month ago, my hairstylist was giving me a trim, and she's like, oh my God, you have a massive amount of baby hair growth. I am taking some supplements, but I've stopped those for a few months now, so I can't share them today, and I'll link them down below if you want to know. But this is the serum that I think really took it to the next level. And so she says, you have like a massive amount of baby hair stub growing everywhere. Now today, I don't use those every day, but in this line, I use the shampoo and the conditioner. And I swear by it. I absolutely swear by it. There's nothing that has helped me like this serum here. All right, I kind of went hard on the last product, but that's how deeply I feel. I mean, it's my hair, you know, so very, very happy with the results there. The next product that I use almost every single day is the Ordinary Caffeine Solution 5% EGCG for eyes. So it reduces the appearance of eye contour, pigmentation, and of puffiness. And so you guys know The Ordinary is sold at Sephora and Ulta, and you can go to their website as well. But it's a skincare line that is extremely effective, but very simple. So for instance, you're not going to find like a anti-aging serum that has a ton of ingredients. If you want a vitamin C, you buy a vitamin C. If you want hyaluronic acid, you buy a hyaluronic acid. Like, you have to know exactly what ingredients you want and you buy them individually, but this stuff is so, so good. It's also very well priced. So like a hyaluronic acid could cost you between $5 to $10, like nothing crazy. Like, for instance, the Barbara Sturm at $250. I mean, it's very simple skincare. Not a lot of ingredients that are blended together. You have to buy the ingredients one by one and kind of know what you're doing. But this one, it's a serum that I put on after I wash my face. I immediately go into it. And in the morning, I wake up really early at 4:30 or 5. And so sometimes my eyes are a tiny bit puffy, but just tired. And this is very refreshing, very revitalizing. And I'm a kind of girl that gets Botox for sure every 3 months on the dot, no matter what. And I haven't had Botox in almost 6 months. And I do think I will soon, but I feel like I don't need it. And this is the serum that has really, really made a difference in my under eyes. So I love this. The next serum that I never talk about, but I actually use it daily, or nightly I should say, it's the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This is a multi-recovery complex and you use it at night. And it looks tiny because I bought the kit that came during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So it basically came with 1 large size, the full size, and 3 of these smaller minis. And it was like nothing, like, I mean, not nothing, but it was like $100, where that's the price of the first one. So you basically get 2 full-sized amounts, I guess I could say, for the price of one. But this is so good. I've noticed that it's really refined my texture. I noticed that my skin is so supple and soft in the morning. I noticed that I don't look fatigued or like, you know, how can I explain this? When you get Botox, sometimes you can kind of create something that looks like leather face. I don't know how to explain it, but my skin looks so healthy and dewy, and I don't know. I don't know if it's in my head, but I used to have some lines here that looked like it was just dehydrated skin or dry skin. Those lines are gone. The lines in my neck are gone. Like, it's just a really beautiful serum. It's a best-selling serum for a reason, but I never talk about it, and I wanted to share it because it's so, so good. I only use it once a night, so it will last forever. The next product that I use every single day is going to be this MAC Paint Pot. This is in the shade Soft Ochre. It's a pro longwear paint pot. I use it to clean up my eyebrows, and then I used to use a different eye primer, but I noticed that this one was just as good, so I clean up my eyebrows with it to make sure that they look nice and even, and then I just will swirl it through my entire eyelid and go in with eyeshadow afterwards. Even though it's a cream, even though it still feels a little sticky after you put it on, I will go in with an eyeshadow, and I don't set it with powder beforehand, and my eyeshadows don't crease for the most part. My eyeshadows stay put and vibrant all day, and I mean, look, it looks really, really good. I've been using this for, you know, a while, couple years, and I did go back and forth with the NARS one, but lately I think I've gone through two of them this year, and it's just really good. It's an everyday for me. Going back to skincare for a little bit is this one that I don't share with you guys often, but it's the Kogan Do Spa Water. I know, you guys, even saying this seems ridiculous to me. It's so bougie. It's kind of pricey. During December, Kogan Do will actually have like a buy one, get one free. And sometimes that's when my sister and I will go in on this large one. It's a lot of money. I'll link it down below, but it's a lot of money. But it's buy one, get one free once a year, typically during December. I'm almost out, so I definitely, definitely need it. It's like down in here. It comes in a really convenient pump. And in the morning, what I do is I grab a Kogan Do cotton square because I love those. They're a little bougie, but I love them. So I'll grab one of those cotton squares, and then I go in with this instead of washing my face with a cleanser. During the summer, maybe if I'm really oily in the morning, but during the winter, for sure, I don't wash my face in the morning. I go in with the spa cleansing water, and it's so like soothing. It's almost kind of nourishing. I really, really like it in the morning because it just kind of will clean off all the oil that you produced overnight with your skincare and everything. And I'll kind of slowly swipe it through my eyes and then go in and rinse with water just to kind of get my eyes clear and everything. But it's so, so nice. It says it contains natural herbal essences. Okay. It's using Izumu natural spa water. Okay. It's alcohol-free and mildly acidic. I don't know about all that, you guys. All I can tell you is that it's so, so good. Now, sometimes if I'm so tired at night, if I absolutely cannot make myself wash my face, which never happens in my house, by the way, never ever, I will just go in with like 3 or 4 Kogan Do cotton squares, and I'll start like wiping off my makeup, and until it's all gone. And it's such a nice, like very subtle way of taking off your makeup, and it's so effective. So although I don't use it for removing my makeup as part of my double cleanse, I use other products. It's still very, very effective for that. I just use it in the morning so that I don't have to strip my face with soaps and water and everything in the morning. Love, love, love this. I use it every day. The next product that I use every single day, but this one I've actually talked a lot about, is going to be the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. I just can't miss an opportunity to talk about this, you guys. I don't have the most voluminous lashes. I don't have the longest lashes. I do use a lash serum that I'll talk about in just a second, but it just takes my lashes to the next level. I've tested mascaras that I love without this, and it's just not the same. So it says super volume with super fruits, and it's $4.99, you guys. It's so good. I highly recommend it. Sometimes if you're opening up a new tube, you have to kind of give it like a week or so, just like mascara, to dry up a little bit, but it takes your lashes to the next level. Look at those lashes. If you met me in high school, you would just be so shocked because my lashes were like little nubs, like nothing at all. And I believe it's like the combination of the lash primer and this one. The next two products are the last two steps in my skincare routine, and they are the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. This is kind of like a newer product. It came out this year, and I like it. It didn't give me like crazy results right away, but eventually it did, and it kind of filled out my brows. I only use this for my brows. It's like $5 or $10, you guys, but it's really good. And I feel like it conditioned this area so that the brow could grow out like evenly and in a healthy way. In general, I have pretty sparse and thin brows. I always have my entire life, but this has grown them out a little bit thicker, and it's easier to do my brows in the morning, so I love this. The next product, and after this we have one more, it's the Revitalash Advanced Eyelash Conditioner. I used to really like the Lancome Lash Serum, and I don't know, I bought this as a dual pack during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Basically, you buy it at the price of one and you get two full-sized serums. And what I can tell you is I've used other serums, and this serum took my lashes to the next level. There's nothing that has worked as good as this. I've tried the Grande Lash Serum, the Ordinary, the Lancome, and now this. This stuff is so good, you guys. I kept hearing Lisa J here on YouTube talk about it all the time, and she would always recommend that for the anniversary sale, and I'm so glad I got it because it has really been the most effective lash primer serum that I've used. I lied, I have two more products, but you're welcome because they're amazing. The next product that I use every single day is the Chi Rosehip Oil Dry Shampoo. I actually found this by accident at TJ Maxx. It wasn't even that discounted. It was like $13.99, but I needed a dry shampoo so badly. I have pretty thin hair, and it's kind of oily at the base, but I try to not wash it every single day. I try to only wash it like twice a week. And so I tried it. It just looked appealing, but it says Color Nurture Dry Shampoo, and I don't have color in my roots or in my hair, just the tips. But this one is so good, you guys. I think it's the rose hip in it. It makes my hair look so soft, but so clean. With dry shampoos, I have a couple other dry shampoos that I love, like the Living Proof, and there's another one from Sephora. I can't remember the name right now, but that one's really good as well. But this one is so good. I buy it on Amazon now for like $13 or $14.99. I mean, it's the same price as TJ Maxx, but it is wonderful. It makes my hair look so soft, and I can still go in and curl it afterwards. You know, I work out in the mornings, and it doesn't make it feel gritty or like there's like that white film or buildup in my scalp. And so I just love this stuff so much. Normally dry shampoo would make my scalp like itch a little bit and just not feel comfortable. So this one doesn't do that. Love it. Next one I don't talk about very much is going to be the Sephora Refresh Daily Brush Cleaner. I did just recently talk about it in my Sephora video, but just wanted to put it in here because I spot clean my brushes every day because I don't wash them all the time. And so this one keeps them nice and conditioned. It's good for natural haired and synthetic brushes. And I think it's like $12, $12 or $15, but during the Sephora VIB sale that's starting or has just started, you get an additional 30% off all Sephora products. So this one is really good. They have others like Cinema Secrets and other brands, but those are pricey. This one's a great price. It lasts you like one of these bottles, even using it every day, will last me like 4 to 6 months. And it's very cost effective. The last one is like a TikTok viral product. I've never shared, but I've been using it and I love it. And there's seriously nothing like this that I've ever tried. I'm talking about the Mally Beauty Face Defender, the Universal Face Defender. I saw Rose and Ben talking about this on TikTok or Instagram, who knows. But when Rose and Ben Beauty tells you to get something or she's super hyping something up, just get it. It is good. I promise you. I've gotten everything, most things that she recommends, and she is never wrong, you guys. So basically, and it looks kind of gross because I've been using it, but it's a balm. It's a clear balm, and it comes with one of these little things, which kind of have my makeup on them. But what you do is you lightly, I'll use a clean side of my sponge, you lightly tap it into this. It looks like nothing. It looks like you have nothing on your sponge. But what you do is if you've been wearing your makeup for 4 or 5 hours, and I have oily skin, so my T-zone gets really oily, you just go and you press it over those areas. So let me bring you in a little closer. So you can kind of see my nose, but it just mattifies it and it makes it look poreless. I mean, it looks freaking amazing. It makes your makeup look brand new. I sometimes have like 15, 16-hour days, and sometimes it just revives my makeup. It mattifies it. It makes my makeup look new all over again, and they hype it up as like a really cool bridal product, you know, so that during the bridal party or the wedding party, if you want to touch up the bride's makeup, you don't add cakiness but by adding powder on top of powder on top of powder. You just kind of go in and pat her face with this. But it is so gorgeous, you guys. I have to film a TikTok with this so that people can see it, but it is so good. I use it every single day, at least a couple times a day. The first time, so I'll do my makeup in the morning. 4 or 5 hours later, I'm a little shiny and glowy, so I'll go in with this. And then 4 or 5 hours later after that, I will blot with like my Tatcha blotting sheets. And then I'll go in with this, and it instantly revives your makeup in the craziest, most flawless way. I mean, I don't know what this stuff is. I'm sure it's like a bunch of silicones or whatever. Whatever it is, it doesn't interfere with your makeup. It doesn't lift your makeup. It just makes it look airbrushed again. And yeah, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so there you go. Wanted to share with you some items that I use every single day, but I never talk about. So please leave some items down below in the comments section of things you use every day, things that you love using that are foolproof no matter what, that you can share with all of us. Make sure and like this video. It really does help my channel out. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!